Welcome to the Passive to Life Express. We're going. Minor Fridays, episode 31 on the Passive to Life Express. Keep going. Don't never stop, don't never give up. All you gotta do is keep going, going for that crypto, go. Even when it's even hard, we can still go. We keep that positive energy. We are going. Welcome back to the Passive Life Express. If you are new to today's video, please make sure smash the thumbs button. Don't forget to leave a comment for me. Don't forget to click all once you choose that red button and hit the subscribe. That's right, we're on the way to 400 subscribers, so you know what to do. Join the crew. I would greatly appreciate that. Today, that's right, you've seen the thumbnail, you've seen the title. We're talking about Minor Fridays, our miners, and the king of the miners, Drip. Is Drip still the king? What do you think? Let me know. 2022 is almost to a close. And Drip, is it still here? Well, we're going to find out if it's still here. We're going to find out if I'm still going to be profitable in this platform. Does it make sense for me to stay in Drip? And does it make sense for me to still call Drip the king? Because you know, we had Drip for the king. And I haven't been in the minors, and I haven't looked at Drip in at least 2 to 3 weeks. Maybe. Let's just go here in the prime time machine. It's been 2 weeks since we've looked at our minors and looked at Drip. But gotta look at Drip and pay special attention. We're gonna check out our other little miners quick, also check out the piggy bank, but it's all about Drip, looking at our account and looking at the future in Drip, and we could still have that as the king of the miners. So let's hop right into the piggy bank first. So let's take a look at the piggy bank account, because I haven't been in the piggy bank account in again possibly 3 weeks, maybe, or even 2 weeks also. So let's check out first the farms, not the farms. Let's go on over to the piggy bank, and let's see. We're gonna check out the piggy bank, and we're gonna look at where we are with our. That is the truffles and our piglets and all of that good stuff. So let's go ahead and let's connect the wallet. I thought that this wallet was connected. My apologies, crew members and passengers. And let's scroll on down. And we've got 1 million piglets in there. And we've got 2 trillion truffles available at a value of 2.39. So definitely not a lot going on here. I still don't know if this should have been collected when I hit the max payout. I'm kind of lost in the piggy bank, to be honest. So if anybody has collected their max payout, or if there's an action that needs to be taken for this to like be collected, I mean, I do not know. Let me know, but let's see if I can actually compound what I have. And let's see if that is going to go to the piglets and increase the piglets total. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's pay for this B&B. We might just have enough of what's left. Okay, let's go on over to the pig pen, and then we're going to come back to the piggy bank, and we're going to look at the results and see where we are once the transaction has been confirmed. All right, great. So now we have 2 million piglets, and our max payout just increased. So I guess we're just going to continue to keep compounding, keep increasing the truffles, keep increasing the piglets, and yeah, maybe one day we'll hit $100. I do not know, but hey, at least the piggy bank is still there and it hasn't disappeared. So it is what it is. Shout out to the piggy bank. Moving right along, let's go on over to the garden next, and let's compound our garden. Let's see where I am in the garden. Did I hit 1 million plants in 2 weeks? Did I hit 300,000 plants in 2 weeks possibly? At least hopefully I hit 100,000. So I'm gonna go down saying that in 2 weeks I should have came up with at least 200,000 plants by now. So let's take a good guess. We've got 121,000 plants that we made in 2 weeks. Still hitting $1 here, but at least we're almost at halfway in the LP now. So, yep, still moving real slow in these products over here at the piggy bank. But you know what? High risk, high reward. But they're still here, and you know you're working against all of the other elements that makes the product negative, like the DK, price DK. You got depreciation of the said assets, the native assets. We got the piggy bank is in the LP of the pigs and the BUSD, and I think we got the pigs price going down. But definitely when it comes to the garden, we got the price of plants down, and we've also got the DK and all that stuff. So you know what? It is what it is. Not really trying to wrap my head too much around it. I'm just staying in it and yes, letting the product roll and compounding and definitely not going too crazy every day like I was before. And you know what? I didn't have a problem at all leaving this for 2 weeks and coming back and compounding it. So I don't know if that was a good thing. Maybe that could have been a bad thing. I didn't increase or let my assets exponentially grow by compounding every day. But yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of not all that crazy about doing that every day. So it is what it is with that. Okay, now let's move on over to the pools. Now I'm excited to see where I am with the dogs. Hopefully I've earned at least about at least point 0.1 dog right now. I would be happy if I got about at least point 0.1 dog. Let's see where we are right now. We've got 0.02. So this also moving real slow, but still earning passively with dogs here. The value is 0.82. So you know what? I didn't really put like crazy funds into this, so I don't expect anything like life changing at all. But you know what? It's still a voyage to see what we can do with the little that we have, what can we make with the little that we have. Now, again, like I said, don't expect to make life changing funds at all because in these farms, these pools, these products, you really have to put in good much or at least somewhat something substantial, not financial advice, only education and entertainment purposes only. A few $100 to be able to see some type of good return. So that is it for the piggy bank and my results. Now let's move on over to the king. That's right. I've got 23 drip available at 22.50 USD. So that puts the price of drip around, I guess, $1 or a little bit under $1. Let's go ahead and let's hydrate this 23 drip now. Almost on the way to 200 drip. And I'm at 131 in value USDT. So still on a 2x technically from my initial. Not bad at all. So this one is not a negative. This is still a positive in my miner book. So as it stands right now, drip is still in the lead. It's still the king. So many other miners that I had have disappeared, and the only other miner that In is the garden, and this is definitely beating the garden. I've been in the garden from same time as drip, February, almost going on a year. Next year we'll make it a year. So drip still the king so far when it comes to the lead in my projects in the minors. So yep. Now 160 is the deposits. The max payout now is 587. So almost on that way to the max payout of 1,000. Now let's do the good stuff. So we see where we are right now in drip. We've got 152, and my initial was 60 bucks that I put in. Let's go to the swap and let's check out the price. So 95 cents is the price. Take a look at the charts. So the price of drip, amazing, 95 cents, right? Obviously, we got a lot of sell pressure going on with drip, but it looks like we still have some buys coming in at a low all the way down to 60 cents. 60 cents odd. And had some buys. People come and scoop that right back up from that point. And now we are at 95. So, where is the bottom of drip? Nobody knows, crew members and passengers. But right now, let's put the price at $1. No, let's be realistic and let's put it where we are at 95 cents. So at 95 cents, we're going to deduct the taxes. Right now we're at 160 drip. That's amazing. And 152 is the principal. Claimed. Where's our claim? Let's look at the claim. We've already claimed, I think, about 50 drip. Let's take a look at the faucet. Claim 123 in our claim. Let's go back to that now. Where are we with that? Okay, claim is 123. And days out, we're going to go for another 365 days. Could drip be up for another year? Drip is going on almost 2 years. In April is gonna make drip 2 years, I think. Next year is gonna be 2 years, so we could be going for another year, and that's gonna be another what? 8 months. So let's do 8 months. So we'll call it 300 days. We'll call it 300 days out. So in 300 days, and we're going to be hydrating every day. And we're not going to do any claims. So on day 300, I will have 2,729 drip at a value at this price of 95 cents. If the price stays that much, 2,592. And I will be earning 22.10 drip a day, which is 21 bucks a day, and no whale tax because I'm not a whale, etc., all that good stuff. So not bad. We'll be at a 2,000 in the deposits, and my max payout 388.8 drip. Day 300 occurred. Day 300 total drip 518. Occurred stats. So not too exactly sure on that, but yeah. So this is what we're looking at, and if the prices stay around $1, if the prices stay around $2, this shows that in time, even though we're at 95 cents, members, this protocol, this platform, this miner still will continue to grow in value, in quantity, and in value, even at a low price of 95 cents. And if we got at 50 cents, let's just say in 300 days, we would be at 50 cents. If we're at 50 cents, we would be at 1,364. So even at 50 cents, even at 40 cents, would still have great value being in drip, keeping it in the portfolio, keep hydrating, growing that uh, drip bag as much as I can for 300 days to still be up. And this could be potentially the biggest, at least it will be the biggest miner that I've gotten into when it comes to quantity and even value thus far. And that's if I do anything new. But right now, Drip is still the king. Still the king of the miners in the PDL Express. Still hydrating. It's still here. I've got to give it all its props. Price still holding strong, even though, of course, there is a lot of sell pressure going on. Let's take a look at the reservoir. Maybe I'm going to start utilizing the reservoir and adding some BNB in there to help support the protocol and be able to back that price with the BNB, help harden the as the native asset of the contract. So that's what the reservoir is for. We went over that before in the past months ago, and it's the utility. But yeah, so I'm not. Yeah, I mean the price is down. Yes, that does suck, but could you imagine if we were at $10? If we did like a 10x right now, we went to $10, man, this would be $1,000 right now. So Drip is still powerful. Drip is still the king to the miners in DLICE portfolio, and it is what it is. Yes, they're selling. Yes, the pressure is tall, and yes, the tokenomics may not be quote unquote Ponzi proof. Yes, there may be a little bit of that in this platform, but at the end of the day, the miner works. You can hydrate, you can withdraw, you can claim, and we don't wake up with any emails from Drip. It is what it is. So shout out to Drip being the king, man. Drip is still the king. I gotta say it, resilient. Over 100,000 users, and maybe 70% sells every day, and the price is still strong, still holding. So that means the tokenomics are possibly really working, because by now I'm sure anybody would think the price of Drip would be down to nothing as much as it's being sold. So just wanted to revisit Drip, take a look at my miners, see what's going on, and just reconfirm that this miner is still a project, a DApp that I'm gonna still support, still utilize, still stay active in, because the future for D Life in here passively still looks bright. These numbers still look bright. Even with a price of 50 cents, the numbers still look bright at 1,364. Still earning $10 a day passively. That is still great. Hands free. And yeah, I just started it with $60. Yes, I was fortunate to be gifted some drip from AK Stunner Breezy, but you know what? Still hydrated, still stayed active, still growed that drip, and now the results are looking much better. Yep, much better. So this is D Life here with Miner Fridays episode 31. I hope you enjoyed it. Just taking a look at my miners, still shouting out the king, representing the drip community and paying homage to a dab that has been here going on 2 years now. Next year, April, will be 2 years. Drip will be 2 years old and going for another year, the third year possibly, in this DeFi space. Gotta give it to outlasting so many other DeFi projects. Shout out to Drip. Yeah, still the king. T-Lifer over and out. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, and click the bell and choose all. Stay safe.